Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amara and I am so glad to be on your screen. So yes, today's video is about how to avoid conflict and stay calm in family gatherings. It is that time of the year again. It is Christmas, it is the end of the year, it is festive season. You know, that time of the year when you get to meet your family, you get to meet family gatherings, have family meetings, people that you've not seen the whole year, or you've not seen them in months. You get to be in the same space with them. And let's be truthful and realistic. Most times, conflicts are bound to occur because no family is perfect and human beings differ. We all have different personalities, and most times these conflicts are just unavoidable, but they are also manageable, and that is why this video is here today. Family gatherings can bring up stress, tension, and disagreements. So whether it's difference in opinion, old unresolved issues, or just the busy holiday atmosphere, it's very easy to get caught up in conflicts. So yes, before you even walk into any family gathering or meeting, set expectations. Don't over expect. What is your aim? What do you want out of that meeting? Is it spending quality time together? Is it going there to fight? Is it sharing love? Is it creating memories? So when you know what you're expecting, you would know how to react to certain things that are going to come up. So you have to mentally prepare. If you're expecting everything to go perfect, you might be setting yourself up for disappointment. So mentally prepare. And setting expectations also mean that you have to know that you can't control everything. You can't control how other people are going to behave. You can't control how they behave towards you. But what you can control is how you react to their behaviors. So yes, when you go in with a mindset of patience and understanding and just sharing family time, it will be easier for you to be better prepared for any kind of bad news, any kind of bombs that are going to come up along the way. Conflict mostly arises when we focus on being heard rather than listening. There's a difference between hearing and really listening. And if we would listen better, like listening to understand, I think conflicts are going to be reduced. When someone is saying something, especially a different opinion from us, is difficult. It's easy to get defensive and not really listening to understand the person's point of view. But if we practice active listening, it's going to help mutual understanding and it's going to reduce conflicts. So instead of jumping in with your response and trying to win the conversation, you can take a moment to hear the person out. This doesn't mean that you have to agree with the person. I mean, there are ways to disagree without fighting. Just express your own opinion. You don't have to force anybody to agree to your own opinion. I mean, I'm believing these people, they are adults and they have free will, they have the liberty to believe whatever they have to believe. So don't go fighting people because they don't want to see your point of view. Even if you feel like that your own point of view is the right point of view, you cannot coerce an adult to think the same way that you're thinking. And this also doesn't mean that you have to invalidate anybody's feelings or anybody's opinion. Another tip for avoiding conflict is to set boundaries. Know what you can take and what you cannot take. For example, if you know there are certain topics that are going to trigger conflict, maybe religious conversations or political conversations or just anything, maybe past occurrences that I know is going to trigger a lot of conflict, you can just respectively decline to be part of those conversations. Another thing is to manage your own emotions. Sometimes we don't have control over how these meetings are going to go because there are different people and they're going to behave in certain ways. So if you get to that point where you are getting worked up, like your emotions, they are vexing you too much, you are getting is reaching here, it want to hook you here, you can just excuse yourself, but just breathe. Managing your emotions, it will help you to avoid unnecessary conflict, unnecessary talk, unnecessary arguments, unnecessary fights. And always remember that you don't have to participate or engage in every conversation. Know when it's time to remove yourself from such conversations instead of engaging or being part of a mass boost that you shouldn't have, a mass boost that could have been avoided. Another thing we can do is to choose peace over being right, especially because you're dealing with people that you love, you're dealing with family. You're going to have to choose between the family and being right. If you value this your relationship with this person so much, you're just going to have to choose peace and leave leave the winner of the argument for another day. And another thing, the final thing I'm going to say here is that no matter how close we are to people, offenses are going to happen. People are going to offend you. That one is not negotiable. Offenses are bound to happen. It's either they offend you intentionally or you get offended by something they've done unintentionally. So it's either you get offended or you offend. Anyway, it's going to happen. You too, you are either going to offend people or people will get offended by you. So what I usually say here is that we should not sacrifice our relationships on the altar of offense. My mom, my mom of blessed memory, she used to say something. She used to say that when someone offends you, especially someone that is close to you, do not be tempted to forget the 99% of time the person has been good to you because of the 1% offense. Because sometimes people offend us and we are so fixated on that offense that we forget all the good that these people have done for us. And because of that, the relationship turns sour and the relationship gets destroyed. So you see a lot of people sacrificing good, meaningful relationships on the altar of offense. So this is something that we can look into. If the relationship is valuable to you, then you know where to draw the line. You know where to draw the line and just make up. So these are the tips I have here for now. If you have more tips, let me know in the comment section. I am a preacher of peace. I don't like violence. I don't like war. So this is me preaching my message of peace. Let's not go and fight any uncle or auntie or cousin in the village. It's not worth it. People that you've not seen in so long and you're meeting once in a year or twice in a year, and all that can happen is bad news. No, you can do better. Alright, so that's about that. See you in the next video. Bye.